Everybody hear me? Do I have to speak louder? Okay. You want me to be louder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Glad to see everybody here. So, about a year ago, when I was preparing to take on the role of president, I actually interviewed several of our past presidents from this chapter, including Mr. Casey Fleming, who had served for 2 terms. And I remember him telling me that when he first assumed the role of president back in 2012, that his main goal back then was to restore dignity back into our profession. To restore dignity. For those of you who are first-timers in this industry, you might be asking yourselves, what? It's kind of a curious goal, but trust me, back then it was appropriate. Fast forward 4 years from now, I'm just curious, how many people in this room feel ashamed or embarrassed to be in the industry? Anyone? If you are and you don't want to raise your hand, that's okay. We do have a full bar back there and all proceeds go down. But for the rest of us, how many of you actually like being a mortgage professional? How many of you are proud to be a mortgage professional? I don't see all the hands. And everybody counts, even title reps. Title reps count too. And how many of you actually think that Casey kind of knocked his goal out of the park?
Yeah.
Give him a round of applause. Thank you, Casey, and thank you to my predecessor, Sonia Huang, for their continued leadership and support of CAMP. So, I kind of want to talk about last year. How many people were at the installation 1 year ago? Wow, that's great. It was at the beautiful Mountain Winery venue, for those of you who don't know, in the Saratoga Hills. The theme of the evening was "The Sky is the Limit." And I thought that was pretty appropriate given all the great new ideas we had to get our name out and to bring value to our membership. The goals we had were to increase outreach to the realtor and affiliate community, to give back to the community, and to have fun. And if there was one event that kind of encapsulated all these goals, it was last December's holiday charity fundraiser at the Glass House in downtown San Jose. We co-hosted this event with the Realtor Association, ARIA. All proceeds were earmarked to Rebuilding Together Silicon Valley. And it was just a fun-filled night of casino games, silent auction prizes, live music, and just this great festive holiday vibe. So, was the event a success?
Yes.
Well, consider this. We had an NBC newscaster be the MC for the evening who put our event, a camp event, on the 10 o'clock news that very same evening. We had the mayor of San Jose and his entourage show up to a camp event to talk about the importance of affordable housing in Silicon Valley. And we had all the dignitaries and presidents from all the local realtor associations, SCORE, Silvar, WCR, ARIA, all there in attendance at a camp event for the first time ever. But wait, as the great David Luna would say, there's more. We cleared over $1,000 that evening to Rebuilding Together, which in itself doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you know, it's our first time organizing the event, and if you looked at the expenses from the Glass House, then yeah, it was quite an accomplishment. But these proceeds were used to help fund repairs for the elderly and economically disadvantaged residents within Silicon Valley, within our own community. So yes, the event was a tremendous success. But what you don't know is that behind the scenes, unless your name is Arlene Taylor Mooney, who had to put up with all my complaining and last-minute changes, the planning of the holiday charity fundraiser was actually a very challenging and, well, uncomfortable journey. And what I mean by that is that there were these questions from the very beginning. Were our ideas challenged? Yes. Something like this had never been done before. Was there anxiety and doubt? Yes. Realtors aren't going to contribute or participate at all. Are there any realtors in here, by the way? We're charging way too much, and we're never going to cover our costs. Thank you, Mom. Was there fear? Was there anxiety? Yes. We're way over our heads with this huge event, and we may not have anything left to donate. We've got this slick modern venue, but nobody may show up, right? But in the end, when it finally came time to ring the bell, it was the people in this room who pulled through. And I'm so very proud of what we were able to accomplish. We achieved our goal that we set out because of you, because of people like Lynn Jackson and Kelly Reed, Ruth Vanderstein, Krista Fuentes back there, and many others who just stepped up to the plate but never done so before. And so we came together despite the fact that there were questions and uncertainty and doubt. And we were able to turn it into a success because we kind of collectively ventured out of our comfort zone. So that's what today's theme is, getting out of your comfort zone. Because I truly, really believe that true growth begins at the end of your comfort zone. Whether that means like summoning up the courage to change jobs, if you've ever done that before, or asking somebody out on a date for the first time, singing karaoke to your friends, or worse, your family, or something as simple as saying, good morning to a total stranger. Your body and mind kind of needs these challenges in many areas of life in order to stretch yourselves and to embrace new experiences. As mortgage loan professionals, we kind of face this discomfort on a daily basis, right? It's kind of part of our job description. So we're no strangers to adversity or challenges. So I present to you that this year's challenge or call to action is just one thing. Anybody guess? It's just one thing. Help grow our membership. Help grow our membership. The achievement of this goal, though, similar to the holiday charity fundraiser, it just doesn't depend on me. It doesn't depend on Arlene. It doesn't depend on our new membership director, Ruth. It depends on every single one of us. It depends on each of us doing something different and stepping out of your comfort zone. So whether you're here today as the broker of record, or an LO, or a title rep, lender rep, or affiliate, you're all in an ideal position to help sell this organization, right? Because this is what I know. If you're here today, then you believe in this organization enough to give value to somebody else in the industry. And when the time comes, you'll know what to say. The thing that worries me is that whenever, most of the time we talk about camp, we talk about it in a way where, we talk about the costs and the benefits, but in the end, it's kind of like, it's no big deal if you don't join, right? Are you guys okay with that? No. No. I think we can do better. To start, we can all take that one step and broaden our understanding of camp membership benefits. Things like health insurance, dental care, mortgage loan origination software, did you know about that? Legal services, discounts on shipping and compliance events and education. We need to know this in order to talk about camp with conviction and in a way that will bring at least one member this year, just one. That's all I ask. Can you do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I ask that you do that?
Yes.
I have a question. How many of you, I think Casey already went over this, how many of you plan on being in the industry next year? How about in 5 years? 10? Oh, we lost a few hands there. What is the industry going to look like in 10 years? What is camp going to look like in 10 years? I want you to hold that thought. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Go with me. Close your eyes. And think about what is the one action item that you can take today to help alter this vision so that it's better, so that it's more successful, more collaborative and rewarding. so that the industry just isn't surviving, but is actually thriving. You have it? You can open your eyes. This year's call to action again is to help grow the membership. Okay, your task is to talk about camp differently. I'm not asking you to put, add another to-do to your busy schedules, because chances are you're already talking about camp. You just need to talk about it differently, with a little passion and a more conviction, and in a way that will bring in one new member per year. Now, will there be questions? Yes. Is it uncertain? Yes. Will there be challenges? Absolutely. But dealing with challenges, it's part of what we do every day as mortgage professionals. So you have the choice today to help build this foundation so we can mold this vision for the future. I think we can do it. I mean, we got this. I believe in each of you, and I believe that this year is going to be the best year ever. Just one new member per year. That's all I ask, just one. Thank you for allowing me to serve a second term as your camp president, and thank you for your support of camp.